Hey, what's happening? How you all doing? Welcome. Super depressed. I don't know about you. How you doing, Chris? As usual, my guest.
I'm depressed, man. I'm the same. It's been a hell of a week. To lose like that is bad enough, but to lose like that to Liverpool.
Ah, bro. I can't even go out in public, man. That it's the game. It is the game that culminates the season, and you treat us like that. I feel disrespected as a fan.
Yeah, I feel dirty.
Yeah, dirty, dirty. Great
Like,
word.
yeah, like show us on the doll where it hurts.
Man, what an absolute joke. What a disappointment. Man, I didn't even have the words. I got to be honest. I'm flabbergasted as to how poorly we played. I'm just flabbergasted, but I didn't even know what to make of it. What do you make of it?
Yeah, usually, man, when I watch a performance that's not great, I can kind of pinpoint, okay, this is where things went wrong. All 11 players on the pitch went wrong. We looked boring in attack. There was nothing there. The midfield could not control the tempo of the game at any level. The defense was horrid, which I mean, I know we've ripped on Maguire a fair bit lately, but you know, with Maguire playing at a position he was nowhere near where he should have been. Pulled Luke Shaw into the middle, and it left Salah with space to run riot. The entire performance was it was piss poor. That's not what a Manchester United side should play like, even when losing. To me, that looked like a League Cup game against
you,
a fourth tier opposition. It was
you're being
horrible.
super complimentary, yeah. Like I honestly thought it was kindergarten kids against grown men. I'm sure Jurgen went in at halftime and said, listen, Salah can get his hat trick, no more. We need to keep Ole at the wheel. That's, I think they could have easily 10, 11, 12. They could have easily gone wrong. Could have been a cricket score.
And Klopp wanted more. You could see him on the side. He wanted more from his players. We need a manager that is going to push. I'm still not all out completely yet, but
We're hanging for dear life. Is it that, 99, that 99 little Champions League goal and what he's done for the club? Do you think that's like keeping him there? Like, I mean, that's the only thing keeping him there, clearly.
I think where he's taken the club in the last couple of years is what's keeping him there.
Ah, I hear you. I'm with you. I'm totally with you on that.
But he's steadied the ship. I don't know if he's the captain to take it forward.
Well, that's it. The interesting coming out today, and I'm not sure on the source, but it is Brendan Rodgers looking like a potential.
Is there any loyalty in football?
That is
Will
what I
the
said to you, buddy.
will and the Liverpool supporters obviously would have a fit. Does Rodgers have any loyalty to Liverpool? And would the United supporters accept Rodgers as manager after? I mean, it would be kind of fun to stick it to them, take them that way. But
Well, I think we're at the point where we will take him. I think there are a lot of our fan base saying out, buddy. I,
yeah,
I I don't want him gone. Ideally, I've said this, and I keep getting laughed at. Hire a better assistant coach. Hire a better technical coach.
yeah, I know
Get
you and
what?
I have discussed that, and I agree.
I'm sorry, Michael Carrick. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Excuse my
Nothing.
language. Apologies,
Maybe
but
he'll get better at Christmas time.
oh my gosh, we can't. There's another fan channel that learning on the job. You, I think you're not learning fast enough, mate, or you don't have what it takes.
Why? Like, what? allowed Michael Carrick to move into that position as fast as he did. He should be with the, the under 21s. Work with the youth, work his way up into that position. I don't think any coach or any manager should start off as a first team coach at one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Well, that's it. Like, I mean, that to me just seems like a bit of a joke, man. It seems like a bit of a joke, to be perfectly honest, and that's a lot of the reason why we're in this position.
Right.
Bellam's not it, bro. Carrick's not it. McKenna, not it. Ramsey, not it.
I think as a manager, the overall club, Ollie has done a fantastic
job. We can't take that away from him. He has.
But he needs coaches with tactical prowess behind him. Ferguson was a man manager. He knew how to get the best out of his players. And I think Ollie could do the same. But he's
not ruthless enough. He's too much of a nice guy.
Yeah, he's
too much
not
of a nice guy. He's not ruthless enough. So Danny's just come in and said Carrick should be coaching the kids at a lower age in the academy.
Right. Prove yourself.
100%.
Ollie coached the
reserves.
He took care of the reserves.
Yeah, 100%. And actually did a stellar job with them.
Yeah. And went to Mold and did a good job. Went to Cardiff and fell to pieces. But
it's haunted him, man. It's haunted him.
Cardiff had no money.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots you can highlight to a poor season at Cardiff. But I don't think Ollie's going to get another job in the Premier if they do sack him. I don't even think a struggling Norwich would take him.
No, not unless he goes elsewhere and proves himself that he's capable of coaching at a higher level and then maybe coming back. But as of right now, I agree. I can't see any other club taking him.
Okay, so the news is 3 games. He's got 3 games. We've got Tottenham tomorrow, Atalanta on the weekend, and then City. And then we go into the international break. So we can see potentially a Tottenham win. Tottenham are not doing well. Not at all. They're struggling under a coach. Tabloids are calling this Alsacchio. I don't think Nuno is going to get the boot, but Tottenham are not doing well. They're not performing. Kane doesn't look anywhere like Kane should look.
Kane doesn't want to be there, which is the same
as
it's the same as Pogba at United.
Yeah, I think they're in a similar position as us.
Don't play a player that doesn't want to be there. Don't play a player that's not going to go out and play for the club, play for the badge.
Well, something interesting that came out of the press conference today was the whole Paul Pogba incident with, I think it was the Sun reporting that Pogba said that he'll play for Man United as long as Ole is not the coach. And I see there was a tweet made by Paul Pogba, and I don't buy it at all. I think Pogba said it fucking straight up, and I think the club's gone to him and said, "Listen, you need to hush this." And I think that's what the tweet was. I don't buy into the bollocks. I think it's absolutely load of trot.
It's obvious to me that Pogba is toxic in the dressing room. The same happened with Mourinho. He's toxic. Let him go. It's unfortunate we didn't sell him and make a few bucks back.
But now, he has. I wanted to bring this. This is interesting. Apparently, we worked it into his contract with his wages that we knew he would leave for free. Do you buy that? Because I don't. What the fuck? This is football. Yeah, this is Man United. This is how we run the club. It's all about money. Doesn't matter if you're fucking first or fourth. As long as you're fourth, the club's happy. Mm-hmm. As supporters, we're not happy. We want the trophies, but as a club, we're profitable and we can pay top dollar to sign the key names and the big names. So it goes 2 ways. But if
we're going to be signing big names like we are, we need to be fucking competing and not losing 5-0 at home. If we lost 1-0 and played a good game, okay, we lost.
Rivals, yeah, that's a bit of pill to swallow. I can't stomach it, bro. I really can't. I really can't. Maguire played so dog poo I want the captain band off of his arm because
Yeah.
he absolutely does not know what the United way is.
No, you're right.
I got tears in my eyes because Maguire is captain.
You saw my reaction last week. It was great. We let it go out to the world to see how happy I was. I don't know, man. But we can't just blame the manager. That whole
We can't. Absolutely, we can't. The players have to take responsibility.
you know, I don't think Ollie said, Harry, fuck off out of your position, and Luke, you run to the center, and midfield, don't do a goddamn thing. He's going to tell the team to go out and play, but we can talk about his tactical awareness and whether he knows what he's doing or not. I think he does. The players aren't doing their jobs.
No, 100% they're not doing their jobs. Lackluster, man. Lackluster. They're strolling around.
I think lackluster is a good word for it.
It's upsetting. And, I've been watching some of the old games, just trying to understand why United was so good under Ferguson and what is the differences. I mean, we have better players in the team. No disregard to Darren Fletcher, but we don't have a Darren Fletcher. We've got Paul Pogba. But
if a United side with Darren Fletcher went a goal down to Liverpool at Old Trafford, Darren Fletcher would work his socks off.
There we go. That's what I want to bring up.
Whether we won that game or not, the players like Darren Fletcher would work to at least ensure that another goal wasn't scored. We lost, fine. We can't win every game, and I accept
that. 100. I agree with you.
But we need to go out and play like we want to win.
We got to play like you've given 110% for 99 minutes or 120 minutes, depending how long the game goes. But you got to give it all. You got to walk off of that pitch and know you gave your absolute all. And I don't think there's one single player besides Fred and maybe Max Ors that can put their hand up and say they are given 110%. Now, is it not the manager's responsibility to get that extra 10% out of the players?
It is.
Okay. But then is Ole not failing at that? Because everybody talks of tactics, everyone talks of shape, and granted, like that one picture of our entire team chasing 4 Liverpool strikers towards our box, it's a shambles. But I watched the technical breakdown of that goal, and yeah, maybe, perhaps, I can see from a technical aspect, but the other players just jogging back to get back, that I can't handle. Handle.
No, and if you're going to be playing a team like Liverpool, why the hell are the center backs getting forward at all?
Well, yeah. But you see, it's Harry Maguire, buddy. Old slabhead himself. I've been super critical of Maguire. I didn't think he was worth 80 million.
No, I agree.
It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Yeah, Alan Pienaar has come in here and said we'll spank Spurs. Now I know he's a West Ham supporter, so I'm not sure how much he knows about football, but he's a good lad. He's a good lad. How you doing, lad? Not sure I could think of a better result than -2 versus -2 for this game. You see, Stanley Hayden, he's just a troll. Yeah, there you go. He's got his Arsenal badge on. He's got his Arsenal kit on. Yeah, he's just a troll. Just
emerged from under his bridge.
Yeah, 100%. It's better. He's got to support for United in this game, being an Arsenal fan, because you can't support for Tottenham. It's like us supporting Liverpool when they play Man City. It's kind of which one you go. You got to. It's like wow.
Hope for a 0-0 draw.
Hope for a 0-0 draw.
That's the only acceptable outcome.
What needs to happen tomorrow when we see United come out for what do we need to see? Because I didn't even think 3-0 is going to be enough. We need We need to have 70% of the ball, 98% passing accuracy, 30 shots on goal with 27 saves by the goalkeeper before anybody will even fathom keeping Ole at this job.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't see it happening. You know, we're going to beat him 3-1, then what? Ooh, yay.
And, are the board just biding their time until the international break to make the change?
Well, that's what I believe. Looking at the press conference, I think Ole looked like he had a bit of fight in him. I'm not taking that away from him, but it looked, you could see the bags under his eye. You could see he looked.
Hey man, if millions of people were calling for your head,
I understand that. Look, I understand that. I totally understand it. I'm just not sure he can do enough in the time he had. Well, he hasn't done enough in 3 years. How's it going to change in 3 days?
He needs to win these 3 games. He can't win
convincingly.
2 of them.
He's got to win it convincingly, and that's the problem.
He can't win 2 games. If he wins again, if we win against Spurs tomorrow and Atalanta on midweek, that's great. But if we lose to City, he's going to lose his job. And if we lose to City, like we lost to Liverpool,
I don't even think we'll have a fan base. If we get decimated by City, which is highly likely.
Yeah, it is.
Very, very possible.
Harry Maguire against...
Well, the good news is we got Varane back, and we look a little bit better with Varane. And I think he leads the line, but...
Is his match sharpness going to be there?
No, it's not. But he hopefully can control Harry Maguire.
So who do we play? Do we play Lindelof with Varane? Maguire needs to be on the bench.
Well, if we play Varane and Maguire, Bailey's gonna have an absolute shit fit.
Let him.
I don't know. I like Bailey. He's got the like tenacity and.
But I don't think the sharpness is there. Not.
Oh well, hold on. I'm not.
Against.
We're going back to the whole 110%, and he's a player that's going to give you 110%.
He does.
And I'm now at the stage where I'm going to put 11 players that give 110% on. I don't care if it's not Cristiano Ronaldo. I really don't care at this point in time.
Ronaldo is not doing it for me. I think we need a Cavani to start tomorrow.
I think there's too many.
If we're not going to play with 2 strikers, then I think Cavani needs to start.
Yeah. No, I agree. I Ronaldo's. The reason I wanted Ronaldo in the team is to influence the younger players. And I think he's doing a stellar job at the younger players. But there's a few seniors that are not holding up their end of the deal.
It's come out that Ronaldo still supports the manager.
I think it's a PR stunt, though. We don't know how much. We really don't know.
He has to make himself look like the good guy.
100%. He's not an idiot. Yeah, he knows how to play the game. But I do think there is something there with Ronaldo, buddy. There's a problem there. And I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. The team has bad juju since Ronaldo joined.
Yeah.
Bad juju.
We looked better even in the beginning of this season before Ronaldo joined the team.
Yeah, we were, yeah. You see, yeah. We have one more abject performance. We will see a number of fans holding the manager actually close to being out, the same way that Barca fans hounded Ronald Koeman on Sunday. It's not something you wish, but it's human nature. Absolutely. Did you see old Ronald? They beat his car. They spat on his window. They absolutely. And that was a 1-0 loss to, I think, a minnow side. I don't really know the Spanish league, or the mid-table, or a minnow. I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about.
We got thumped 5-0 by our biggest rivals, and Ole's in the freaking car park signing autographs till 12 o'clock at night. Like,
you know what? I support that.
But yeah,
you remember the story about Ferguson? The players they went on the bus and they didn't sign the autographs, and he
Made
He
him
went
get
on
out
and
the bus and
yeah.
yeah, 100%.
You know what? I think if there's one fan or 100 fans, the fans are they're the reason Ollie's there. They're the reason every player's there. I think if a fan wants to wait and get an autograph, then hell, let him
This is
sign one.
unorthodox, but what I would have done was kept them on the bloody pitch, to be perfectly honest, and addressed them on the pitch. And
Mm.
made them watch every single fan leaving them, booing them. They need to know. They need to understand what it is like to play for Manchester United.
You remember it was years ago, Hull City. I forget the manager's name, but he sat the players down at halftime
Yeah,
on the pitch
100%.
and blasted them in front of everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Why? Because yeah,
I mean, I don't want Mourinho tactics back, ripping up players in the press conference after the game, but
no, don't do that. Don't do.
So-
There's a
something-
time and a place. There's a
something
time
has
and a
to
place.
change.
But yeah, he's too much of a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
midweek to Raya.
someone has to rip up players
Yeah,
a new asshole.
Danny, did they get thumped in El Clasico, bud? I didn't actually see the headlines. I think it was a bit of a beating, wasn't it? I think it was a bit of a beating. But yeah, I mean, Barca have not performed since Messi left. But they were cracking before, man. They were cracking last year. They were cracking the year before.
They were.
Messi wasn't doing as well without Iniesta and Xavi and these people around him. They tried with Busquets, and he was doing a pretty good job, I think. But I mean, the likes of Suarez, Neymar, and Messi, MSN. Was it, yeah, those two. Jeez, Louise, man, that was the Barca team. Since those, showing cracks, man. But like all the elites are showing cracks. The only one who's actually surviving a bit of anything, but then again, it is the German league, is old Bayern Munich.
They lost 5-0 last night.
Did they lose? Finally. There we go. So even the great Bayern Munich lose 5-0. This is football. It happens. Also, probably a minnow. No name.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it was part of it. I think it was a cup game for them.
Ooh. And Man City are out the Carabao Cup. So come on, Pep out. Hashtag Pep out. Let it fly. Pep out. He doesn't have the technical savvy to win Carabao Cup with Jack Grealish in his team. Come on. The game of football has changed, people.
You're right.
You know, I'm okay with top 4 because I understand what it takes to win a league. It's the hardest league in the world. What I will not stand for is losing 5-0 to Liverpool at home.
No,
With a bunch of geriatrics on the field. Because that's honestly what it looked like, mate. Little kids.
you're right.
Cool kids. Oh, I'm upset there. I'm bitter. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, so Tottenham not looking good. We have a full squad without Paul Pogba in. Okay, because he's suspended for 3 games for a straight red. And once again, every single word Paul Scholes said about that guy is absolutely true. How can Paul Scholes disrespect the club like he did? Pogba disrespect the club like he did on Sunday? Is absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. You might have your personal agendas, but you don't do that to the club. Come on.
Yeah,
Not called for.
I mean, he's leaving obviously at the end of the season.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's even a conversation anymore. You know, he probably already has his mind made up where he's going to go. He's technically not supposed to talk to clubs until January. If
You'll go back to Juve.
then okay, then let's loan him in January. Let's let him go.
Yeah,
Who knows? Let's let them pay his wages. Let's get him off the books. Let's use the money.
Who knows? Rodgers might come in and he's rejuvenated. Freaking Conte might come in and he's rejuvenated. So we can't even look at a CDM at this point in time. We cannot even look at any offloading, unshelling. No, we can't, because under a new manager, everyone's got a new lease of life. Everyone's going to give 110%. You're going to have the best of the best to pick from. You know what I mean? For a new manager.
But Rodgers, Can Rogers do the job? Leicester aren't performing this season.
I think Rodgers can do the job. I'll take Rodgers over Conte any day of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't. He's not the answer.
Yeah, Danny's come in and said Rodgers looks like a choker when it matters. I don't know who even brought his name into the conversation. You see, he's going to get a mixed bag. He's going to get a mixed reaction.
To speak to Conte, everyone talks about his defensive play and how it won't be a Manchester United side.
He's sure as shit going to go 5 at the back.
I read an interesting stat the other day that his title-winning Chelsea side scored. It was only 2 Manchester United sides over Ferguson that won the title scored more goals than that Conte side that won the title with Chelsea. So they do score goals. He does manage teams that can score goals. Yeah, but I don't think he's the answer for Manchester United. I don't want to see him.
The thing is, you need a bigger personality than the club or the player.
Absolutely. Ollie isn't a bigger personality than Paul Pogba.
No. I think half the team have more Instagram likes than he does.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, absolutely. Zidane will come and Fergie will talk to him. Nah, ways, bro. Zidane had already laughed us off. He says he doesn't want this. And we're not a Zidane type side.
We're not.
You know? I hear you. He won 3 Champions Leagues and... but like... lots of individual talent that carried him there. Lots of individual
and again, I would love to see Rodgers take over and win the league just to stick it to the Liverpool.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I want Rodgers. Because, like, this team can win. This team can absolutely win. We just need to get 110% out of the players. And it's just the lack of structure causing the players only giving 80%. I don't know so much, buddy. I don't know so much. I got to be honest. The players have to step up. It's not just on Ole. This is not just on the coaching staff.
No, it's not. I mean, a manager can push and push and push, but at the end of the day, it boils down to the players on the pitch. They have to do their jobs.
Zidane does have a massive ego, Scott, but that's the problem. That's not what the Manchester board wants. So remember, the board want a puppet. They don't want... The board are only after one thing. Top 4 Champions League. And making money out of us. They're not the Abramovich who will do absolutely anything, spend as much money as he can to get a league title.
Right.
And he'll happily do it every 2 years. Like tax invasion.
Alex Ferguson didn't have an ego, though.
He didn't. But he had respect.
He had a big personality, and he had respect, and he was a great manager. But Zidane, like you said, he has an ego. We don't need a manager with an ego. We need a manager with a personality that passion and personality that can get passion out of the players. Ollie loves the club. I don't doubt that at all. But I don't think he knows how to make other people feel that love that he has when they walk onto the pitch. When Ollie sat on the bench for 70, 80 minutes and was asked to come on for the last 10 to score a goal, he always gave everything. There's no doubt in my mind that he still has that love and passion. And I think people need to realize that, everybody calls for his head. There's still a man there that loves and supports the club probably just as much as we do.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just over his head, to be honest.
I think I think he might be too. Like I said, I'm not calling for him to get sacked yet.
No, because I think the club is in a good place. The club is healthy. The youth team, the bottom, the under 18s, the under 23s, The whole structure in the club, the culture in the club, the women's league, it is all for the better. I don't. From what it was destroyed. We didn't have any of that. We didn't have any youth. We didn't have any scouts. Nothing. During the Van Gaal and Mourinho.
Yeah.
I want to bring up something interesting. Everyone's saying, some people are saying, not everyone, give it to David Moyes. I don't want him. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Fuck would we do that?
Jeez. Everyone's saying, like, hey, if Moyes didn't coach United after Ferguson, they would be telling Moyes would be the man to the job right now.
I say the definition of insanity is trying the same thing again and expecting different results.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Man, I'd rather get Ferguson out of retirement.
100%.
Did you pick up on that whole question asked Ole about did you meet with Ferguson? Did you listen to that?
I didn't get to see the press conference. My day was bonkers. I just got home 8 minutes before we started.
Wow, jeez. Yeah, man. So I can't remember who asked the question, but it was asked whether or not Ole met with Ferguson and why he was on the ground and why he was at the ground. Those questions were asked, and Ferguson and Ole said that he Ferguson was there doing a corporate day, commercial day, whatever, and he wasn't able to talk a lot because Cristiano was in the room about the tactics and about how the team were going. I don't buy that for one. I think it's the whole media spin. I'm pretty sure Ferguson fucking lay into them. I got to be honest. I
hope he did.
And I think we're gonna see a reaction.
Plug in the hairdryer.
I think we might see a reaction. If we don't, we know Ole's lost the room.
100%. And with Pogba, being suspended, which, by the way, was a piss poor tackle. He knew exactly what he was doing. He deserves that.
It wasn't even
and the suspension.
Forget that. What about losing the ball in midfield?
Yeah, and then to go to ground like that with your studs up, he knew exactly what he was doing. But if it's going to keep him away from that dressing room,
absolutely fantastic. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, I think it's a blessing.
Yeah, blessing in disguise.
And at that point of the game, we were already done and dusted. Give him the red card, send him off, let him snub the manager on his way by and show his true colors, and let him rot in the stands for the next 3 weeks.
Look, he's a talented footballer, but he's just, he's loco.
And we've said it before, Ferguson let him go for a reason.
Yeah. I believe we let him go free as well.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was young coming up. He wanted to play more first team games. He had a bad attitude, and Ferguson said, well, see you then. And that's not the United way. As you know, we have players come up through the youth side. How many players have come through the youth side at Manchester United and turned into
the United way? Yeah,
and turned into incredible players. But that, a lot of that was, the Busby Babes. Under Ferguson, the class of '92, talented players come through and they turned into great footballers. Pogba has the talent, but he didn't have that attitude. He didn't have the Manchester United attitude, and that's why he was let go. That's why they let him go. So, let him go. Let him sit in the stands. Send him out on loan in January. Just let him go.
Tell him not to even come back to training.
That's what I mean.
Go have some coffee. Yeah, don't come back.
Pay his wages till Christmas and see ya.
Well, I don't think Pogba would respect Cantona. That's the thing. Danny's come in and said, I'm surprised we never brought Eric Cantona to lay into Pogba in private. Or from a Frenchman to a Frenchman.
No, Pogba would not listen to Eric Cantona. Pogba is not going to listen to anyone.
No. Maybe Mario Balotelli. like maybe. But yeah, very similar players, very similar heads. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think very
More
temperament. The
more
similar.
talent with Pogba, I think. Balotelli was,
He's talented, bro. Yeah.
oh, absolutely. But I think
Oh,
I think Pogba's a better footballer all around.
yeah, all around it. Yeah.
But the problem with both of them is they believe the hype in their own head. They believe that they're bigger than they are.
Yeah. I think if we eradicate Pogba, is that the gel? Does the team just magically gel together?
I
Or
don't
do you
think it
think
would
there's
magically
more?
gel together, but
Or do you think there's more?
I think that would be the best jumping off point to get the team to begin to gel. Yeah.
Do you think it's just Pogba though? Or do you think there's other senior players also causing this shit?
I think if we cut the head off the snake will die.
Yeah. Others will get in line. Okay, possibly. Is he the head though? I'm worried of certain well-loved Manchester players, senior players, that perhaps
Yeah, but who?
aren't giving. I
De Gea? I
No,
don't
no,
see
no,
that
no,
with
no,
him.
no. De Gea has put up his hand at the beginning of the season. He wants to be at the best. I think sitting on the bench for Spain kind of made him wake up. When last time
Well,
he played for
and
Spain.
sitting on the bench, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. But Marcus Rashford's come in with a lot more desire in the last two games. But let's see how it goes. I think Greenwood potentially could be classified as a senior. Yeah, potentially. Look at the team around him in terms of starts.
I think they need to put an anchor on him and get him grounded too, or
I
he's gonna.
totally agree.
I think he's gonna start believing his own hype.
I totally agree.
You know, the kid, he's still a kid. He's what, 18, 19 years old, and they're saying he's going to be the next, great United striker. Well, let's let him prove himself before we start saying that.
I've always said, if you have Cristiano Ronaldo in your team, you build a team around Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sure.
Your sole objective is to get him the ball in a goal-scoring position. Okay.
Greenwood doesn't get him the ball.
Nobody
Greenwood's trying to score goals.
100%.
Greenwood's trying, but how many times? I mean, we've seen it a few times now. Greenwood could have passed the ball off to Ronaldo for an easy goal.
Countless times. Go look at Ronaldo's goals. I think he's got an assist from. I'm not even accounted. Lingard's little flick on, Shaw's little pass, but Bruno. How many Bruno passes have there been? It seems like Bruno's the only guy passing to this guy.
Yeah, but Bruno gets it, and Bruno's playing for the club.
Absolutely, there we go. Because Bruno put on Marcus Rashford in against at Atalanta. He didn't give it to Ronaldo, who was the clear thing. He took the 80-20 ball to get Rashford in. I'm seriously questioning Maguire as well. Danny, buddy, he's not 80 million worth. I said he's garbage. Seriously questioning Maguire as well. People brought up comparison him and Sammy Hyypiä. No ways. Are you kidding me? When the latter was captaining Liverpool, you saw serious dip in form. The late Gerard Houllier took the captaincy away from Hyypiä in 2003. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was Liverpool captain.
Interesting.
Interesting. But I think Sammy's a far better player than Maguire. But if Maguire had played in the 99 to 2008 Premier League era, he wouldn't even play for Southampton. He wouldn't even play for Fulham in the fourth division. He's not rugged. He's not tough. He's just not strong enough.
He's not Phil Jones.
I bring Phil Jones back in, man. Give him a chance.
Listen, I know if Phil Jones is on the pitch, he's going to throw his head in front of a boot to stop a ball.
100%. 100%.
Because he's playing for the club, and he's playing for the badge, and he's playing for the fans.
Yeah. We need more of that. There's none of that in the team, man. None of that in the team.
De Gea? Now, I really do think De Gea loves the club. Bruno, Ronaldo, Rashford. I think that's it.
There, Kieran, a very, very avid Liverpool supporter, has just pointed out that the captaincy was given to Gerard from Hupia with Hupia's blessing. Gerard was a local lad, obviously. He's going to become captain. So I've heard that Cristiano Ronaldo should be given the captaincy. Now, I don't think it should go to Cristiano Ronaldo, not a stuffing chance. It needs to go to Bruno.
I agree.
Because Bruno's going to be there longer. Bruno,
Man,
I said gives that, everything for the club.
I said that in February, a month after he joined the club.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So that he should be our captain.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
he's yelling at other players on the pitch, telling them what to do.
Mm-hmm. He's an organizer.
Yeah. He sees things that other players don't see. He's a brilliant footballer, which is fantastic, but he's a leader on the pitch.
Yeah. And I also think he's going to have the balls to go up to the manager and say, hey, listen, bench that guy. I don't think he's fit. Bench this guy. I don't think he's fit.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, Bailly did it after the game 3 weeks later. The little, stop being so shy. He should have done it there and then, You should have gone to the captain. He should have said, hey, but you can't because it is the captain. That's a bit of a tough one. Fuck, okay, never mind. But yeah, Maguire shouldn't have started. There's no stuffing chance against Leicester. And everyone's like, oh, but his form is dipped. No, this is Maguire. What you saw previously when Maguire was good was hype.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Maguire. This is what I know him as. This is what I've seen. He's not good.
He's slow.
Everything about him is just... I was watching Nemanja Vidic. If Maguire is 80 million, Nemanja Vidic must be 200 million.
Oh,
I'd pay 250 million for Nemanja.
Deal for 200 million.
And everyone's like, oh, but he doesn't get protected from the midfield. And I got to be honest. Well, if I'm spending 80 million...
He shouldn't have to be.
He shouldn't have to be.
Exactly. Nemanja Vidic wasn't protected from the midfield.
No. But he got cover from the midfield.
Sure.
The midfield needs to offer cover, not be the last line of defense. Because
no, that's why there's a line
defender,
of defense.
That's
why there's 4 at the back.
Defenders should be able to stop that. And Rio and Nemanja together were a well organized unit.
Rio to me looks like Varane.
Huh?
Varane can be Rio.
Uh-huh. But Maguire sure should ain't being.
We need a warrior beside him.
You need an enforcer. What's ice hockey? You guys call it an enforcer. The muscle, the brute, smash you in the face kind of guy.
Imagine lining up for a corner with Nemanja Vidic defending. Jesus,
you ain't I've seen him
from Serbia.
He'll murder you.
Yeah.
100%. I've seen him header somebody's foot, and that guy's foot got broken.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's what you need.
And scored goals. Scored goals.
Yeah, absolutely. And Maguire's had how many headers in the box, and how many have been on target? 1.
And when your 10 chances is this big, you should be able to score a header.
Yeah. But yeah, take away captaincy. Ole needs to come out and show a pair of balls. But I don't know how much... I don't know if the club said to him, okay, listen, buddy, your time is up. Don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything. This is what we want. We're getting a new guy in. I don't know if that's already been said and done. So regardless, we'll But if he has to save his job in the next 3 games... He needs to do something drastic.
Mm-hmm.
And dropping Maguire would be drastic enough for me.
Yeah.
Varane, get him in. Nice, easy game to come back from injury. Tottenham aren't doing well. Harry Kane's a little bit of a test. Son, good test. I think Fred can handle him. But
Varane and Bailly
have a pair of balls.
I would watch that partnership too. You're right. He plays, he gives 110%. The problem with him is he's made of glass. He breaks.
I'll break him this game, then repair him, and then break him the next game. But you have to. You have to do something. I want to see 4-4-2. I want to see
So do I.
Cavani and Ronaldo on the pitch at the
so do
same
I.
time.
And we talked about that. Ronaldo pulling defenders one way,
Because I
and
said to you, we can't win this
Cavani
game
being
1-0.
open to score a goal. Cavani pulling defenders one way, and Ronaldo scoring a goal.
We absolutely cannot win this game 1-0.
No.
There's no chance in living anything we can win this game 1-0 and be happy.
And I think, all the great United sides really had two strikers.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, it's just
I look at York and Cole,
Tevez and Rooney,
Berbatov and Rooney.
Berbatov and Rooney. Berber was just another kind. I'd love Berber in this side. I'd love a great number 9 who can just hold up in the midfield and distribute.
I think Dimitar Berbatov is one of the best strikers to ever play the game.
Yeah. Oh, did he play the game? It looked like he strolled the game.
Why not? Why work your ass off if you don't have to?
No, he never worked there. He never. But
he didn't have to.
He was just so elegant. Just so elegant.
Yeah. No, I would love to see a Berbatov back in the side.
Yeah. I think, we talk about CDMs and all of this. I think in a 4-4-2 shape, no Pogba, you can get Donny in.
Mm-hmm. Give him a shot.
Sancho, Rashford. Give Sancho a shot. Donny, there, now you got the Donny crowd happy. But you got to tell Donny you have to track. I'm giving you 60 minutes to track. You don't track, listen, you need to super glue your backside to Song.
Yep.
And you showed me that. I'll play you 60 minutes the next game.
And when I watch him play, when he does play, he could be that player.
I'm reserved. 36 games apparently isn't enough to make an impression of a player. I think it is, but Donny needs to understand if he wants to play for Man United, he's gonna have to change. He's gonna have to adapt.
But nobody else is doing the job. Give him a shot.
Yeah.
Fuck, try something.
Got to. So Bruno and Donny together.
Right.
Okay. Rashford, Sancho, Cavani and Thing. There we go. That's our best.
Yeah. That's and we've talked about the 4-4-2. That's what I want to see. I want to see two speedy wingers. I want to see I want to see a good defensive partnership at the back. Shaw to me is still one of the best left backs.
I'd rest him.
Yeah.
I'd rest him and bring in Tellez.
And Tellez is fantastic.
I honestly would, and I'll tell you why. I think Shaw's getting a lot of criticism for trying to protect Maguire because Maguire is so dog poo.
And he does. He gets pulled into the center way too fast, leaving space.
Correct. And now people are saying Luke Shaw. So I would just bench him just for one game.
Yeah,
bring in Tellez, give Tellez a chance.
And Tellez can do a job. He's
100%. It's Tottenham, and once again, 60th, 45th minute, you can bring him on if you need be. But just remind Luke Shaw, hey, listen, play a bit better. Yeah, Shaw.
But I do think overall, I think Shaw is a great left back.
100%. I think he's the best crosser we have in the team. And if we're going to get the best out of Ronaldo, we need somebody who can deliver balls into the box. Right now, we've got nobody. We have inability to get first ball into the box. I've yet to see a decent cross from a Man United player since 2016.
No, I can't think of...
Antonio Valencia, the last good crosser of soccer ball. What we had. Who's been ahead of that? Maybe Ashley Young. When did he leave? 2018.
Mm-hmm. Been a few years.
But who else has been a good crosser into the box? We don't score. We don't score from our heads. We haven't since Fergie left. We have not done well aerially. We have not.
As much as I love Marcus Rashford on the left, he's not a crosser of the ball.
He should be. He can be.
Should be. And
he absolutely should be working on that.
Then that's something he needs to work on. Sancho, he's not. I don't see him.
If
these players cut in.
If we can get enough out of Sancho every single game. I am happy with his progress at the moment.
Same.
Because there will be a game where it will just click.
Yeah,
and
it's coming. You can see it coming.
It's coming. It's there. There's glimpses, but you got to know when to play him and when not to play him. And I think Tottenham, that's the time to play him. Bench Greenwood to say, hey, buddy, he has a statement. Okay, Ronaldo's asked for the ball. You're not giving him the ball.
Greenwood and Ronaldo are butting heads apparently.
They
now
are
anyway.
absolutely.
So let Greenwood sit.
Absolutely. So I think Sancho's going to come in on the other side because I think Sancho and Ronaldo play better together. And put Rashford on that side for the pace. I think it'll work with Cavani. Well, yeah, I think it could work, buddy. It could work. Absolutely could work. Are they going to do it? Probably not. I think.
No, we're probably going to see a
Band-Aid McFried in the middle.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. And yeah, Ronaldo looking lost up there. Might as well just get a camping chair, put it down in the middle of the field, fucking sit down, park, just wait.
Have a breather.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, man, as I said, we go out and win this 1-0 with 2-3 shots on target. I don't even think he's making City game.
No, I think he'll be there until the break. And if he doesn't win 3 out of 3, I think he's done. You know, I think he could lose tomorrow and still win midweek and beat City, and I still think he's done. It's got to be 3 for 3.
It's got to be 3 convincing for 3.
Yeah.
And how do you beat City convincingly?
You know, he's got a good record against City.
No, he doesn't.
I thought he did.
No. I can't recall how many times we've beaten City in the last 3 years.
I don't know. I thought we did well against City.
Nah, buddy. City's always been a depressing game for me in the last 4 or 5, 6 games, 7 games.
Yeah,
Are you checking the stats? Let's see. Hopefully I'll eat my words, but I don't think so. I think we've been pretty poo. Pretty poo, my bro.
Results. March 7th, 2021, we won 2-0. January 6th, which was a EFL Cup game, we lost by 2. December 12th, 2020, we had a draw.
No, we've won 1 and we've had like 2 or 3 draws and lost 4.
Here we go.
Lost 5.
Here we go.
Head to head.
God, I can't see. Don't get old. It sucks. Jesus, I still can't see. Oh man, this goes all the way back to 1891. You need to move on. Okay. So we won in March. Lost the league. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Okay,
Never mind.
Yeah, the more you scroll, the more you cry. 100%. Yeah. I'm the same there, buddy. My God, it's so bad.
I was excited, but I was wrong.
Danny, was that not 2018, 2019, buddy? I do recall that. But after that, it's been a dismal run.
What do we got? 2019.
Yeah, he says we won 3 out of 4 matches against City, but I think 2 were Mourinho.
No, you know what? Since April 2019.
Yeah.
We have won 4.
Oh, there you go.
We've lost 3.
Okay.
And we got 1 draw. So
okay, so I take it back. He might have Pep's number. Maybe. We would have to beat them 3-1, 3-4, 3-0, 3-1, 3-0. Gonna have to be. Not gonna happen, but we also need to beat Atlanta 2-0. We need to show we can score 2 goals in Europe away.
Against a side that we should have no issue scoring 2 goals against. But
100%.
Here we are.
You know? I know, 100%. I think it's over his head, buddy. McKinnon, Carrick, that's why I'm putting the blame. I don't think they're strong enough technically. And we saw the paper. There was somebody who came out and said he's dishing off too many responsibilities to the likes of them. Ole will say, hey, buddy, this is what I want to achieve from the players. It is their responsibility as coaches to go get this from the players.
I think Ole would be a fantastic tactical coach.
Yeah,
I do, but I
he's
think when it
he's
comes
not
to the
coaching
dressing room,
he's not coaching the tactics though.
no, and that's
He's managing players.
right. I think tactically, he's. I mean, Ferguson said he's one of the most tactically aware players that he worked with. But he needs to grow a pair in the dressing room.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely needs to grow a pair. I think firing Harry Maguire would be the it. Fortunately,
Or Ben,
Pogba's red carded. Yeah, go play in the reserves. Go play in the reserves.
Yeah, prove yourself again.
Yeah, absolutely. Fight for it because nobody's challenging. He came back half injured from Leicester, injured from, and walked into Leicester game. Yeah, no, man.
No, I really think that Pogba, like I said, cut the head off the snake.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, Danny, that's an interesting take on it, man. Being tactically aware isn't a tactical coach. You can get the best at something, but be a shit teacher. But Kieran, goes back to what I'm saying about Carrick and McKenna and Film. They essentially have to get Ole's message across to the players. So is Ole's message just that cryptic in Norwegian that these guys don't understand? I mean, it's football. It can't be that hard. But clearly it is, buddy. Clearly it is, buddy. I mean, buddy, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Okay, we're gonna do predictions here.
I'm not predicting a goddamn thing. Every time I predict things, we lose. So, phone is down. You go ahead. For being a very skeptical person, I'm incredibly superstitious when it comes to football.
Speaking of superstitions, what are your kind of superstitions? I want to hear this. Let me hear this.
No, man, it's little things like that. Like every time I've made a prediction this season, we've lost.
Yeah,
I don't want to make one.
Okay, that's it. I agree. There we go. I'm superstitious. Shush, you're not allowed to predict. That's it. We're removing your predictions from the show. We're cutting them out. Edited.
My logical
drops.
Tells me I'm wrong, but I can't.
Okay, so I got a thing. I have to wear my newest jersey that I own on match days. I cannot take the jersey off during the match. You know, if you had a pool party or swimming or something like that, I can't take the shirt off. Okay,
I get it. Yeah, I'm with you.
And I can't have any distractions when I watch the game because I believe that me watching the game with focus and intent will emulate to the players. Look, it's weird superstition. We're talking superstitions here.
It's like you need to your belief.
Can push them up. 100%. And I got that way again when we signed Ronaldo, but like after Friday's game, Sunday's game, I don't know if I can anymore.
I added Ronaldo to my fantasy side, and he's done nothing since. So I honestly, in my head, I tell myself it's my fault. It's my fault.
I took Ronaldo out of my fantasy side this week. To be perfectly honest,
I think I might have
to. I've just swindled and dwindled down the fucking pecking order in the list. It's just, I'm so depressed. I don't even want to look at this as well.
Speaking of new shirts, mine is finally in Canada after my 2-month wait.
Yes,
that's another story. But I'm excited. It's finally in Canada. Yeah. So
I don't have a single Man United player in my fantasy league. How sad is that?
Yeah, I dropped Shaw too.
We're going to leak goals, and you just hope that Shaw was going to feed Ronaldo. There's your 5 points for Shaw. There's your 5 points for Ronaldo. But we just, yeah. What did he get? Like minus 21 for letting in 5.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I added Kovacic this week for Chelsea, and he's injured now. My fault.
Okay, chat. We have dropped. Okay, I'm going to do my team selection because I don't know. I think we're going to see some changes. I think Ole knows he can't do what he's been doing. I think we're going to see changes, but it could go either way. I don't really want to make the prediction because, as you say, we've been wrong many times. I think we were able to get the lineup pretty spot on every time because we kind of know this garbage.
I think the one time I predicted that United were going to lose, they actually won.
Okay, so United to lose 3-0. There you go.
And 5-0.
5-0.
Again.
11-0. There we go. No, but yeah, I think we need, like I said, 80%, 60, between 60 and 80% of the possession. We need to absolutely desecrate Tottenham.
Yeah, and possession needs to be the key against Tottenham
before we can even think about keep Ole. Because I think Ole's out. I don't think Ole's in. Sad.
Depressing, man. I love him.
Sad. But that's it. I think the love, we as fans and supporters have so much love for him because of what he has done for the club. But I think maybe I don't want to commit to it, man. I just don't want to commit to it. But it may be. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we both thought we were gonna, by the end of day Monday that he would be gone.
I thought it was happening Sunday night.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised it didn't happen at like half time. 4-0 at half time has never been seen in the Premier League era. It's not even seen in this decade. In this
different manager in the hot seat at 46 minutes.
The last 10 decades, 6 decades. How many? 66 years. What? No, come on. No, it was dismal. But yeah, I think, I'm not going to make any predictions. If you do follow me on my other socials, I'll put it up perhaps on Twitter. We are on Twitter now. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter or followed us on Twitter, you can check it out. We are the United Front, the same as what we are on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. And just remember, chat, if you haven't hit those like buttons, if you haven't hit the follow buttons, if you haven't subscribed, do so. We are still doing our competition. We've just broke 501 followers at the start of the stream on Facebook. We're still 26 or 27 on YouTube, so we need to grow YouTube. So please get sharing. Let's get this channel growing. It's great, come chat. You can see Danny's have some fun with us. Kieran, we've had a few Liverpool supporters in here. So yeah, chat, hit those likes, hit those follows. We've got our 1,000 member giveaways to do on both YouTube and Facebook. So if you are following on both platforms, you can have 2 chances at winning. That is double chat. Come on, follow us on both. Righty, I think we need to end it there. I don't know, you're not around for a watch along tomorrow?
I don't think so.
I'm going to have to brave it solo. It's all good. Maybe we do a watch along. Stay tuned to my socials. We'll post it, I'm pretty sure. I just need to sort out some technical things, and then we can get that going. When's at Atalanta? Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday, which means I will see you on Tuesday.
I'm off Thursday, so
if
it goes wrong, I can drink myself to sleep.
I actually missed Thursday night football. I was getting used to Thursday night football.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Nothing tastes sweeter than Tuesday, Wednesday football, man. But yeah, if they're on Wednesday, then we'll see you on Tuesday. And then from me, and then sorry.
I got nothing. I'm still depressed.
I'm still super depressed. But yeah, thank you. We hit 500, so that's a super, super great achievement, chat. In less than a month, 500 followers on Facebook. GG's, well done.
Share it round.
Yeah. Righty, chat. Much love. Thanks.